to be. Revolve with the burn on Barry's name. Parents waited 9 months to call you Barry. To be fair, it's not the most imaginative name, but oof, coming from Revolve, that's yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, Cayman says hello to everyone. Hey T-shirt, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for coming along, and Kane as well. Thank you for joining. All right, let's get into the bans. Blue team, Sobs are defending first, and they are going to ban Hibana. That does make good sense here on this map. That does make good sense. She's very good for the hatches. This is a ban that we often used to see coming out from Legacy / Vanquish. Vanquish, I don't know about Legacy, but Vanquish, when Vanquish were here on this map, you'd pretty much always see them ban Hibana. One of the only teams that really banned Hibana. Thatcher, I mean, I wish people would leave him alone. He's all right. You can counter him. He's all right. I think there's better operators at this point in the game to get rid of than Thatcher, in all honesty. Maverick, I always say, is a good one on this map, but let's see who's going to go on defense. Going to be Kaid, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Valkyrie as the last pick. Great for outdoor intel up until the next patch comes out. As we know, new season, 3 cams outside, 10 seconds they lose their connection, but Valkyrie's still very good here. Loads of good places in the kitchen, downstairs in the basement for watching over site and stuff that you can put cameras, so she's often banned. But we are going to get Mozzie taken out. Now that's an interesting pick. Mozzie is a very common, pretty much must-play operator at the moment in this season. If I take a look, I can tell you actually what Mozzie's pick stats are. They're probably pretty damn high. He has a... Oh, I'm lying to you. He's got a 34% pick ratio. So, yeah, all right. A 34% pick rate. So maybe he's not that popular. Maybe he's not that popular. I can tell you that Thatcher actually is the top when it comes to pick rate. He actually has, or did have up until the end of last week at least, he had a 100% pick rate. What that basically means is that when he's not banned, he gets played 100% of the time. However, since last week's games, that has dropped a little bit, and he's now down at a 49.3% pick rate. Currently, the highest picked operator, or the highest pick rate operator on attack, is actually Ace with 70%. 70%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ace, clearly the favorites. Ace, clearly the favorites. Wow, we've got so many people in the stream tonight that I actually recognize the names of. Welcome, everyone. Pixlow, welcome to... Wait a minute. Pixlow, aren't you V. Keelan? If you are, please leave the stream. Or is V. Keelan Numps? I can't remember. What do you mean, V. Barry, you thought we were friends? Yeah, we're boys. We're buddies. But, you know, Barry isn't... It's a standard name. Here's a standard name. Anyway, let's take a look at what is happening here. We have a pretty standard setup. Reinforcements in all the usual places, holes in the usual places, except for head height here. We have the ADS ready for someone to play here on Catwalk, although no one is playing there just yet. Standard magnet to stop anything from coming through that doorway, but we have Prepster playing on Nomad, as he does like to do. He's going to put down the early air jab to stop those runouts. Now, a lot of people like to put a Claymore down on that doorway, but it is easily taken out of play with an impact grenade or a C4. Obviously, the air jab can be taken out like that as well, but it's a little bit noisier, a little bit clunkier, and also a little bit slower as well. With an impact grenade, you can just chuck it and run out straight away and still catch whoever's up on this balcony on the hop. But with the air jab, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because you've got to time it a little bit differently, I think. All right, so we have Haters looking down through the drone hole, trying to get a pick on the feet, and he backs away at just the wrong time. Interesting holes that he's choosing to open up here, just at foot height. He's going to get those open for the rappel, and he's going to hold that angle to try and stop the rotates in between sight and also catwalk. But of course, he can't push in through there. He could lay down and make his way through, but it'll be a very, very slow push. We are getting Sinkaz being pressured, but he's going to get the kill onto Prepster. Takes him out straight away with a beautiful headshot, 5 versus 4. He has lost a bit of damage in the meantime, but still he's got the kill, and that is the main thing, as Haters is going to be responsible for holding on to this position through the bottom of the main wall. 5 versus 4, a minute and a half still left to go. We have 8 drones in the pocket of the attack. Plenty of time, plenty of drones, plenty of utility. They're looking good right now, but I'm not sure about what they've done with the wall. I'm not sure what they've done with the main wall. Sorry, not looking good for the attack, looking good for the defense. I mean, they've got the utility, but they don't have the players, as Aiden H is going to drop as well. Zuck is going to open fire onto the player in cash, but not going to do any damage. He backs out. Keysat still holding here, watching, waiting, but nothing he's going to be able to do. Footprints are getting scanned. Diffuser has been dropped here in construction. These two players need to play together. Zero's going to drop and rotate to somewhere or reposition himself up to the front. There we go. We've got Keelan just possibly waiting here for the jump out. Is that window prepped? That's the question. It's not prepped. So he's going to open it, but yeah. Zero all over that. He ain't no fool. Zuck is going to hold the long angles. 30 seconds to go. And I think it's safe to say at this point, this is going to be a swing or be swung round. The question is, are they going to win it on kills or are they going to win it on time? With the way that Runic are playing right now, I'm going to put my money on time. But let's see. There isn't really much these two guys can do. We've got a very strong hold with all players up on site and one on catwalk, just on Overwatch. Keysat definitely isn't making it into the room in time. Zuck's starting to make a push. He's going to give away his position as Keysat is taken down. Zuck just holding back, biding his time. KD saved, 2 seconds to go, and he is going to manage to see this round out. And sure enough, 2 predictions are correct, and we win it on time for swing or be swung. Not the opening round that Runic were hoping for. Easy win for Runic, someone said. But that wasn't easy at all. It wasn't an easy win or an easy loss. It just wasn't easy. Church on Arsenal is going to be the next site coming out. Sad times for Barry, says Barry. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry, Barry. I apologize for the part I played and any hurt that I caused with my thoughtless comments. I do apologize. Keysat in the stream. All right, so Keysat, if you are on the stream, then please do leave. Just for the comfort of people watching, we do have a 2.5 minute delay, maybe even 3 minutes actually on the stream. So as you can see on your stream now, it's like 2 minutes behind real time. If you look down at the clock in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see it's about 2 to 3 minutes behind your current time as you watch the game. So there is a delay, but obviously there is still information to be gained, so it's good to make sure that people in the game aren't actually in the stream. So Keysat, if you are there, please do leave. Thank you very much. All right, 5 versus 5. As we are still in the prep phase, obviously. Standard shield set up in dirt. Normally you'll have a smoke holding behind that, so that could be the position that Blitz EU is going to play. He's going to run upstairs first, but he needs to get back there pretty quick. Okay, he's going to get the hatch. That isn't a job for smoke, my peoples. This isn't a job for smoke. You give that to someone like Echo as he just runs upstairs and then gets straight back to site. But Smoke, you don't want him doing that. He needs to be there in dirt tunnel. Haters coming over already and you don't have your... I thought that was blood of a player, but it's not. It's blood of the meat hanging in the fridge or the freezer. It's like Rocky. Kitchen entrance is the name of it. Now Selma is going to go up. There are no holes for the impact tricking. So this hatch is going to get open nice and quick by Haters. Well played to him. Drone is going to go straight onto the hatch to gain that intel after it does open up. So good starting here for Runic. But let's not be mistaken. They've still got a lot of work to do, but they do have a lot of time to do it and a lot of utility. They still have 9 drones on the board. They've only lost 1. And that's not too bad. I'm liking what we're seeing here from Runic so far when it comes to utility and drone economy. They are doing well on that area. Now, C4s are going to go up. They're not going to do any damage to the attackers that are in kitchen. 2 C4s go up. No damage done. Was it C4s or impacts? No, it was impacts. Must have been from Q6 Sam because no one else has got impacts. As V Keelan takes down Prepso. I'm too busy trying to look at ammo counts while Keelan's just running around taking names and dropping bodies. He has been jackal pinged, so they're going to be chasing him down. Zero holding that angle, waiting for him to push round, but Zero is going to drop and get finished off by V Keelan. That's the nice double for him, as he does great work for Sobs and puts them well ahead here in this round number 2. Aiden H, though, is going to answer back by taking down V Keelan, but it's not a very long response as Q6 Sam drops one of his own. So Zuck and Aiden, last 2 players left standing. We've got Jaeger here behind the shield in blue. Gunfire giving away Aiden H's position. He's just going to try to bait out that Jaeger, but Force Rocker, the strategical Is it strategical genius he calls himself? Or statistical? I don't know what he calls himself. The something genius is not going to fall for that game, but he hears someone at the hatch and he's going to back out. This is actually a good play from the Force Rocker as he moves position. Not going to be expected by the attack. Aiden H just rotating out, watching over the main stairs because someone's going to come running up here. It's a 4 versus 1. Someone's going to run up. 35 seconds to go. But you know what? Sobs might just actually care a little bit too much to take those sorts of chances and just come running up that staircase hunting easy kills. Yeah, Sobs are like knuckling down on this one. Like, yeah, boys, we're not... Oh, wait a minute. I say that. Here comes Blitz the Smoke, just running around outside. And he does get picked off, sure enough, as Aiden has dropped back to spawn. And we are going to see another Sobs win here. And again, based on time. Are they buying time while someone... Oh, don't pause. I've been told not to pause. So we should see this player returning. I'm taking them at their word. I'm not pausing. Runic have said in the chat, don't pause. Okay, he has returned. Fine. Interesting message from Callum. Yeah, okay. Gym and bedroom, the next site to get played. Pretty standard when you've won the first 2 sites. Primary sites are always going to be, well, primary and secondary sites are almost always going to be CCTV and Arsenal. But today, oh, excuse me. Today, no difference with gym and bedroom being the tertiary site. We do have Mirror in play, so she is going to come out here, which is always going to be the case when you come to gym and bedroom. Sledge is an interesting pick from Keysat. Now, the reason why he's an interesting choice is because you're not playing above a site. So vertical destruction isn't possible. The only thing Sledge is opening up above the sites is going to be hatches. Now, this wall is likely to be reinforced with maybe 1 rotate in it. This wall's likely to be reinforced with maybe 1 rotate, or just 1 rotate. This wall, same, reinforced with 1 hole in it with a mirror window. This wall will likely be double reinforced. No need to use it for there. These walls are likely to be fully reinforced. So I don't see Sledge as a great pick here for his utility. Now, you might want the grenades and the gun, but you can bring Iana, who has grenades and a very good gun as well, but she also brings infinite drones. So, I question the Sledge pick. I question the Sledge pick. But it is what it is. Bear me for a second, stream. I'm going to sneeze, and as I always say, no one needs to hear me sneeze. Whew. Excuse me. Right. Now, as always, we get an extended hold over here into cache with the holes in the wall, allowing you to look all the way over to gym and bedroom through this rotate here. We have 2 castle barricades on the windows, 1 on the door, and we have a final castle barricade here. Lovely buff for castle to get those 4 barricades. Though, of course, they have nerfed them. If you don't know, they've nerfed them so that you only take 9 hits now to break rather than 12. So, it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. It's a buff and a nerf all in one. It's a buff. Or enough. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Oh no, Kusik Sam drops to the skeleton key of Haters. This Haters is down below, just doing damage from underneath. That's the vertical destruction you need, is the buck. You don't need the sledge, you need the buck to do that kind of thing. That is cash now clear. And we are going to use some utility to open up this main wall. But Keelan is still here. He's got a C4 available. Is he going to do anything with it? No, he's just going to hold an angle and wait to get picked. He gets 1. He's going to get 2. He doesn't know there's a 3rd there, though, just behind the server rack. And Thermite is going to peek around. The body of Thermite is spotted. Reload is done. Aiden H has taken a whole lot of damage. He's holding the long angle, and he is going to manage to take down V Keelan with a nice refrag. 3 versus 3, but Aiden H still in big trouble here. He needs to be very, very careful. He doesn't need to be taking on the fragging role. Now, Keysat playing here in strip. Pre-fires coming out from Force Rocker. No, not Force Rocker. That's going to be Blitz playing with the worst gun in the game. Rotating round here. Oh, and he gets a lovely kill on to Keysat there, playing a Sledge. 3 versus 2 now. Zuck over in cash room. Aiden H in cash room as well. This isn't looking good for Runic. Might I add, by the way, that in the last 2 games that Sobs have played here, they lost 7-0. So 14 rounds in a row lost by Sobs. So congratulations to Sobs for winning a couple of rounds here in this game tonight. I'd like to congratulate them for winning some rounds here at last in this league this month. All right, now Aiden H just holding that long angle, waiting. 40 seconds left to go. Aiden has the diffuser, but he's dicing with life here by just laying here. To be fair, he'd probably get away with it, but Blitz is going to take down Zuck, leaving Aiden H all on his own. This could be the first round that we see Sobs get a win based on kills. Yes, it is. This is not a good start for Runic. This is not a good start for Runic. At the moment, Kusik Sam's 2XP is looking rather safe. It is looking rather safe. But there's still time for Runic to turn this around. There is still time. CCTV and Cache is going to be the next site to get played. Let's have some replays. We've got some replays here. Let's run some replays. I still need to learn why the sound isn't coming out in the replays. It's unfortunate that that's not working. But anyway. It's probably not that important. Beautiful double kill there from Keelan is what we love to see. And a lovely trade. Yeah. Anyway, CCTV and Cache. Enough of that. Enough of that. No six picking. Every operator that was selected by each team has been stuck. Nothing getting mixed up here. So, now this time we are getting rotates open. That wasn't done in round number 1, I believe. That wasn't done in round number 1. Let's take a look at the win record for these two teams. Runic have only managed to win one of their games. They have 1 forfeit, 2 losses, and 1 win to their name. Sobs only have 2 wins and 2 losses. So Sobs have a better record here. This is their last game of this season until we go to playoffs, and they're looking to get that 3rd win in the bag. And at the moment, they are looking very ship-shaped for it. Let's take a look at some stats for this map as we've looked at win records. So this map, 58% defender favored, and at the moment, the mighty Force Rocker and his team Swing or Be Swung are taking advantage of that by going 3-0 up at the end of the first quarter. This site, CCTV and Cache, is evenly split though with a 50-50 win rate for attack and defense. So having won this once already, we would expect that by law of stats, that the attackers should be able to get the dub in this round. Let's see if they are going to be able to turn it around and get the win here as they start to converge onto the main wall. Let's see if they do something different. Looks like we're going to get some bandit trick. No, we're not going to get bandit. Maverick tricking this time. We are just going to get the signal. Oh no, he's opened it in just the wrong place. Can it be seen by Keysat? He's looking, he's trying, but Zuck could get up close to the wall on the right hand. No, it probably is just in the way. Right, they should be able to see that now. There we go. It is taken down, and Zuck is going to be able to walk up and open up this wall. Now, he's not going to walk up to it, of course, because his feet would be exposed, so he's going to rappel upside down. Not the most attractive position, and he is going to get that wall open just as Prepser, who I believe will be IGLing, does get taken out of play. It's either Haters or Prep that's IGLing. I'm not sure. Force Rocker holding a standard position at the top of these stairs. Zuck taking damage, and in fact taking so much damage he can't even stand up anymore. That is Zuck taken off the board. 5 versus 3, a position that we have seen Runic in every single round so far, where it's gone down to a 5 versus 3. Aiden H drops as well, 5 versus 2. This could be all of Runic's hopes and dreams out of the window as Kusik Sam gets a little bit excitable, runs outside and manages to get a bullet to his body for his troubles. Haters just checking cams, just baiting for the kills, waiting, taking out that utility, and is going to rappel up. Keysat watching blue window, that looks like. That is the blue window. Waiting for someone to rotate around, but they need to do some work here. They've got 1 minute and 10 seconds. Nice air jab to stop anyone from getting that jump out on him. I appreciate that. Haters, though, has diffuser. Looks like he's going to try to make a play through the CCTV window. There's no one in construction, so he is perfectly safe at this window right now, but Blitz could be trouble for him. Blitz's attention is turned on to Keysat, standing outside the breach as Keelan's going to come up to join his teammates. Keelan is on for a kill here as Keysat manages to take down Blitz, but he doesn't count on Keelan replacing him there in that position, leaving Haters all on his own in a 1 versus 3. Again, this is like the 4th time we've seen a 1 versus 3 against Runic. Stelma goes up. Haters can do some good work here, but with a jump out from Valkyrie, Keelan manages to get that kill and puts another one on the board for Swing or Be Swung. And we got to start asking questions about Runic's chances in this game. Serious questions. Now, Church and Arsenal has become unlocked, and Swing or Be Swung are going to head right back over there. Revolve says, Haters, give them a few rounds, then he's going to turn up. Haters is a good player. Haters is a good player. Revolve. Get Revolve in this team. Funny enough, I said to someone last night, someone was looking for a player, and I said, ask Revolve, he might play. All right. Revolve, we should find you a space in one of my teams for playoffs. Transfers are this weekend. We should find you a space. Although I'm pretty sure you'd probably only really play with your milkshake boys if you were going to play. So, which is fair enough. That's fair enough. Anyway, downstairs, Church and Arsenal. Let's remind ourselves of the stats for this this site, shall we? Church and Arsenal, 38% attacking favoured and 62% defender favoured. So as you can see, pretty much every site, well, Church and Arsenal, gym and bedroom, pretty much like for like 60-odd% favoured in the defensive side, with CCTV and Cash being the most balanced site. But we've seen it won twice by the defense. If we are going to have one of those days where it's just going to be a defender-sided map, then Runic will hopefully get lucky in the second half. But right now, they really need to win these next two rounds. They don't want to go into the second half in a 4-2 or a 5-1 split, because that will be a difficult mental challenge for them to fight back against. So Preps are sending his little Mario Kart in to try to find all the intel as Haters, doing early damage on the wall here with Blitz, just running up here like he's actually playing Blitz. Running like a train to get to that breach as Haters opens it up and then backs out. But he's turned his back. He doesn't know that Blitz is there. This could be a free kill for Blitz. If Blitz has the balls to walk up to that breach, Blitz, just go up there. You got a free pick, my guy. Oh no, Haters has gone inside. Oh, Blitz, if only you would run it up there to that hole, you'd had a free kill onto Haters, who's now doing his work in the kitchen. All right, yellow ping's going out. We know exactly where Vigil is. That's the drone from Zuck. Prep down below. Looks like he's possibly trying to cook up a grenade, but he's playing ace. He can't cook up a grenade. But Aiden H is going to get the pick through the wall, it looks like, as he has taken a lot of damage in the meantime. I think that's the first time, is it, that we've seen Runic get the opening kill? Maybe this is the sign of a change here. Aiden H might as well be dead with the amount of HP that he's got, but he still has a scanner, and he is going to find Jaeger. And we know exactly where he is. He's down on site, so no real intel gained here as Haters and Zuck managed to get 2 picks. And this looks like we are going to actually see a Runic round. Come on, boys, let's do this. Zuck is going to take a whole load of damage, but Prep is going to pick off Sinkaz. We've got Force Rocker left in a 1 versus 5. If anyone can ace to win, it's Force, but he isn't going to, as Runic, after having a very disappointing first 4 rounds, answer back in a very confident fashion. Do we have ourselves a game? Do we have ourselves a game? Passion incoming, says Josh. I've had a rant in the group chat. So, is that all it takes? Is just Josh having a shout at you to get people to do what you want them to do? Josh, if that's the case, then I invite you to join some of my meetings at work, and maybe the people at work for me will actually do something for a change. I'll just get some motivational speech from Josh and just play it to the people in my meetings at the office. Like, listen to this guy. Don't listen to me, listen to him. Clearly it's worked. Clearly it's worked. Sometimes the best don't... Oh, I see what you're saying, Revolve, yeah. It is nice to let others take some wins. I remember a time, Dadless, back in my early days, earned my respect early on. We had a team in, I think it was Third Eye Gaming, called, I think it was Tech. Yeah, it was Third Eye Gaming. Called Alo. A team run by a guy called Olsey, who used to do some casting. And they weren't a good team. It was unfortunate. They weren't a good team. Every game they played, I think they got 7-0'd. And it got to that point, and like, Olsey's dad used to be in the stream watching, cheering his boy on. It's really wholesome stuff. You got to love it, right? And I was talking to Dadless, because, you know, I got on with Dadless. I got on with him. I said, oh, you know, this guy, oh, they're having such a hard time, and his dad's always in the stream. Oh, it's rough on them, bless them. Hope you don't go too hard on them. You know, I was just having a chat, and Dadless, they've won everything, and to their credit, I mean, They didn't throw, but they didn't give Alo a hard time, and they managed to take. They actually let Alo take it to a decider and get the 6-6 draw. So and there was no points. No, I think it was like 1 point each or something when you got a draw. I can't remember, but you know, it's just nice that teams will do that sort of thing to give people like that a bit of a boost and let their dad see them doing well. So fair play to Dadless for that one. They got my respect for that. Anyway, enough talk, because you're here to watch the game, not listen to me talk about old teams. Aiden H taking a load of damage just after Preps has been cleared out. Haters is going to get that refrag though, taking out Q6 Sam, who's playing on the Aruni. Very good operator, very good gun, though the nerf is proving a challenge for me, I'll be honest. 4 versus 4. Stun grenades going out as Keelan is going to back out and get onto site. And looks like we are having control here. Yep, Runic have control. Oh no. Runic have control of Cash. They use a hard breach charge to take down that castle barricade and then spend a stun grenade to get through the Aruni Sarir gate when they could have just walked in through this breach. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Blitz takes down Keysat. 4 versus 3. Aiden H still low on health, holding the angle here onto construction over into logistics. He'll be able to stop anyone from pushing out from logistics. He just needs to rely on his teammates to start pushing through. Hater's going to take some damage as he tries to make his way around. He's going to back out and join his boys here on construction window. He's going to rappel up. I'm guessing he's going to go for a logistics hatch drop with Force Rocker sitting right there. But Force Rocker's no chump. He's been droned out, but he's no chump. He's going to be watching that hatch, and as soon as that hatch gets open, he's going to be on it. There we go. Oh, okay. So the hatch gets open, Force Rocker backs out. He could have waited, but he does back out. Oh, we've got the big rotate down the main stairs from someone. Who's that? That's Sinkaz. He's going to be holding and waiting for someone to come up, but no one's coming up. The whole push is coming from construction and logistics. Aiden H has diffuser very low on health. 30 seconds left to go. Only 2 walls or 2 doorways to make your way through for the attack, but Haters is going to get dropped with that C4 as Zuck tries to quick peek and face check everything. Going to check a drone, but it's not his. He can't send it anywhere. He knows there's no one flanking, but that's all he knows. He sees the back of Blitz and he does take him down. Aiden H low on health, knows there's a player left in the bathroom. There are still left. Zucker pushes in. Aiden H needs to start planting, but he gets dropped. It's all about the kills now for Zuck. He's got to find Sinkaz, but Sinkaz runs away, and just in the nick of time, he manages to get the hell out of dodge. And we see Swing or be Swung going 5-1 up at the end of the first half. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all for Runic. Someone said easy Runic win. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Bilkins. I'm not sure if that's exactly how you pronounce it, but I'll give it a go at that. All right, so the sides are going to switch. We are going to see Force Rocker and his band of merry men switching over onto attack as the guys on Runic switch over onto defense. CCTV and Cash is going to be the first side to get played. Exactly the same as we saw in the first half, coming out from Swing or be Swung. But we have Preps left leaving the game. Now, if they want to rehost, they all need to drop out. But I'm wondering if Prep has just basically given up. If he's prepped for a loss and has prepped by saving some time. How many? No, we are getting the rehost, it looks like. We are getting the rehost. Okay. Okay, we will go to a rehost screen. We will return. We'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere, stream. We will be back. That makes perfect sense. All right, so Keelan is going to be safe for a little while longer. Nine's going to peek that window, but Nekwa2G is going to get the kill. He gets the second. Huggins going to drop. He doesn't know that Mute is to the right, but he's going to peek around and see the body as he opens fire. He does a whole load of damage, but takes just as much back. He anticipates perfectly that Zuck is going to be laid down. As we are now halfway into the round, blind fires from Nomad through that window. Foz is going to make his way up to the other side, and it's not realized by Zyko. On the catwalk is open as well. A little bit too low though. You want to try to aim to open a little bit higher so you get line of sight onto players that are walking or crouch walking along the catwalk. H8 Ulysses does take down a player along with the stun grenades, forcing Boom back. I mean, it's not working. It's not working. It's trying it again, I suppose, but there you go. I don't see the point. I really don't see the point. Door gets opened up as Biden has taken a bit of damage. He's going to back out as he pushes up close onto this staircase. Going to pull out that shotgun, and he is going to take down 2. Well done to Weisensink with the early double kill there. Quick refrag onto Hayden there, leaving Lions all on his own. He is going to manage to take Slams out of commission, leaving Eli and Lions in a 1 versus 1. He's going to remain alive, not take any damage. Rampy and Stutters up here holding this dirt tunnel. Stutters with a gas grenade is going to hold those 2 players back a little bit, but with a shotgun he's going to peek out and take down Hayden of Dispatch, but they do not have a diffuser. Waller on half health was just a little bit above. We've got Ash pushing down that main staircase. Another one coming from dirt. Zach is going to pre-fire every possible angle. He takes down 2. He takes down 3. That's the double kill for Zaxing. We've got another player on the hatch here. Epic just holding and waiting. Last 20 seconds to go. He's going to pick up the 1 frag onto Jaeger. That's Logic falling. Looking into VIP, waiting for someone to jump in, but Waller is also there. He's getting that flank round. He's going to take off Maverick. That's the triple kill for him. Plant is going down. Fletch and Kundi responsible for denying it. Kundi is not going to. He's going to deny. Takes a whole load of gunfire. He isn't going to get killed just yet. 3 versus 3 as one more player does drop. That's it. That's a Vexy down. Great work being done by Keelan. 30 seconds to go. 4 kills to find. 2 players are going to stack up on him, and he's going to be able to get 1, but is he going to be able to get any more? 3 kill here. Oh, Blanco gets away with his life. Justy runs back. Gunfire goes out to give away the position, but the flank is coming out here from Force Rocker as he comes round the other side, and he does take down Blanco, putting Foz in a 1 versus 2. Things looking good for Sobs right now. The revive is up. Jay got booted, is alive, but he gets picked off straight away by Bison. As Kane is just moving in, trying to get the picks here, just face checking absolutely everything. He is going to eventually down Godzak, as Godzak for some reason walks out from behind the shield while still reloading. Bison and Logic just need to sit and wait patiently. Logic back to site to help his teammate out. Bison said. Okay, welcome back everyone. We have rehosted successfully and we are back here on Clubhouse as we go to round number 7 with Swing will be Swung in the lead with a 5-1 head start here. CCTV is going to be the next site to get played. Now, we rehosted as the round was underway, which means the same site and the same operators have to be selected, and also the same 6 picks. Now, the question is, does anyone remember what was actually selected and what was 6 picked? I certainly don't. I don't have time to write all that stuff down, so I'm just relying here that the teams are actually being well behaved and doing what they're supposed to. 2XB, you've got Sync instead of Runic on the overlays. Oh yeah. Nice. Thanks, Sixter. It is Runic. Oh, F my life. F my life. It's probably too late for me to change it. Bear with me. I might be able to actually change that very, very quickly. Very, very quickly indeed. Let's give it a try. Although, to be fair, with the way this game's going, it might actually be over before I even get the chance. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can make a change to it. Bear with me. Bear with me. Where is it? Where do I change all this stuff? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so CCTV and Cache is the site getting played. I do like the idea that people turn their phone off for minimal distractions during the game. It does make good sense. Oh, you know what? It's going to take me too long to change the teams. Or will it? It might not. It might not. Let's have a look. Team logos. We got Runic and Sobs. There we go. Okay. All right. So, as we get into this round, we are going to see a similar take here, or a standard take coming out. Hole's been opened up at the bottom of the wall. That's to make things a little bit more difficult for the attackers, I think, but it looks like it's not really going to have much effect, as that wall is going to get opened up pretty quickly, I think. Grenade is going to go in, but it doesn't take down... It does take down the utility, and Force Rocker is going to be able to get that wall open. And that is... that is Swing or Be Swung with access to the site. Castle. Why am I saying castle? Prepser does take the early kill, though. Zuck losing a whole load of health here, being downed in that wall of Goyo fire. Goyo's shield fire. Is it Goyo? No, Goyo's banned. It's castle. Goyo? No, Goyo's not banned. What am I talking about? It's castle. I've got castle on the brain. It's Capital. Oh, 5 versus 5. 4 versus 4. Very quickly. I'm just running through. This is what happens when people point out errors on the stream. I'm sort of like, oh no, I need to fix it. And then, like, yeah. Let's see if that works. So, drones being sent out to try and find where all the defenders are. We can see that though we are in a 4 versus 2. Very common here. 4 Sobs versus Runic. For Runic to be left so low down. Prepser is the last player left standing as the diffuser is planted. He's going to manage to pick up 1 kill, but he's not going to be able to get any more than that. And that's going to be the end of that round, which puts Swing or Be Swung onto match point as I accidentally go back to the intermission. So, things are looking good right now for Swing or Be Swung. I struggle to see Preps has left. They've had their 1 rehost, so they're not going to be able to get another rehost. So in a 5 versus 4, this is looking likely. Just as I managed to get the Runic up there on the screen to represent, this is looking likely to be a win for Swing or Be Swung. As we go over to as we go over to Church and Arsenal. Oh, another day where I forget to put it on Do Not Disturb. My mental capacity the last few weeks has just been so poor. So poor indeed. I apologize to everyone who is having to live with these awful streams where so much is going wrong. I am sorry. Okay, so, with that in mind, Zuck, it looks like Runic are just going to have some fun. Haters isn't, he's going to reinforce. But Zuck and Keysat are going to... Okay, Keysat's not having fun. Zuck's just said Zuck wanted to have some fun, but he's been pushed out of play. The rest of the remaining team They don't want to have fun. I say that. Going for some picks here. Agent H and Zuck going to be playing aggressively here on this doorway. Let's see what Swing or Be Swung are going to do. They've got 3 players stacked up on dirt. Even in a 5 versus 4, you can't afford to take liberties. You still need to be careful because it's so easy to turn around a 4 versus 5 at times. As Force Rock is learning while he takes some damage. We've got Kusik Sam coming in from blue. Keelan just crouch walking his way down dirt. Followed up by 2 of his teammates. Haters sitting there waiting. The Banshee's going to give away the position of these players as the drone is going to go in. Haters is going to peek it very aggressively, but he's got to worry about the blue doorway because there is someone over there as well. Sinkaz takes some damage, but Keysat gets the first pick. 4 versus 4, and this is how things start to turn around. Aiden H in blue as Keysat gets another. 4 versus 3, 4 versus 2. Now, as Blitz manages to get the trade. 2 versus 2, as Keysat does go down at the hands of Kusik Sam. Haters gets that refrag though, leaving Blitz all on his own in the 1v2 situation. Haters takes a whole load of damage. Blitz is in sight with Diffuser. He's not going to be able to plant it. He's going to play for kills right now. He's got 1 in blue to worry about, and he's going to focus on that player. But he doesn't manage to get him. And Runic managed to put 1 on the board. Perhaps Swing or Be Swung feeling charitable. Clearly, we're not going to see Prepser coming back. He's just given up. CCTV is going to get played. Possibly be the last site that we see getting played here. Eli 2T created an LFG, join it too. Nah, I'm not going to join it. I'm not going to join Eli. Come on. CCTV, possibly the last site we'll see get played. Let's see how charitable Swing or Be Swung are feeling in this round. Now, like I said, they do as long as Swing or Be Swung don't lose in regulation, they're all good. Hey, Slams, welcome to the stream, my guy. Thank you very much. T-shirt, hope you feel better too. Don't stress it too much. Thank you, T-shirt. You really are a supportive character in the Twitch streams, aren't you? Yeah, you've got to love your energy and your enthusiasm. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I am a perfectionist, so when something goes wrong, I just get really flustered and I want to try and fix it because I hate having mistakes. I'm so my worst critic. I'm so my worst critic. I see what you're saying there, Revolve. We're going to put a stop to that. Oh, no! We're going to put a stop to that and just go down here and go do not disturb. There we go. All right. So. Reloading. 6-2 in favor of Swing or Be Swung. Prepsa has confirmed in the chat that he isn't returning, so we do know it's going to stay as a 5 versus 4. Force Rocket doing work, trying to open up this wall. Grenade is going to go out. There's actually nothing blocking it. They have a free take here. I'm surprised that Force Rocket hasn't realized that there's no sounds of a signal jammer there. Utility being chucked in from Acoustic Sound. Just grenades everywhere. We're looking for an explosive last round here from Swing or Be Swung. That's what they're going for. The Kona stations are going to heal up Zuck as he makes his way out of danger. 5 versus 4. Keysat playing on the vigil, trying to protect his boys from down below, but he's going to get dropped as 2 more quick kills follow. Aiden H, I can't get to in time to see if he does anything, but he doesn't do anything. A Swing or Be Swung. They swung. They swung.
Swing or Be Swung wins 7-2.
So GG's to both teams, but especially to Swing or Be Swung, who had a really disappointing last 2 games, but they came out very well tonight. They came out swinging, saying, hey, we're fighting our own way back after that abysmal last 2 games that we played here in this league. And let's be honest,